Hey y'all, good evening. It's obviously July 4th, really late, 10:30 this evening. I just wanted to do this quick story here while the fireworks are still booming close by my street. In any case, thanks for joining me, Dorothea, whenever you're seeing this through an Orthodox Christian lens. This was a concerning article to me, so I'm sharing it with you. It came out yesterday. U.S. Congress seeks to arm Israel with B-2 stealth bombers, bunker buster bombs. A newly proposed bill seeks to give Israel the ability to attack Iran's underground nuclear facilities on its own. U.S. lawmakers proposed a bill on July 2nd to authorize the U.S. military to transfer B-2 stealth bombers and 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs to Israel. The legislation, known as the Bunker Buster Act, was proposed by Congressman Josh Gottheimer, a Democrat from New Jersey, and Mike Lawler, a Republican from New York. In a joint statement, the lawmakers said the bill would allow U.S. President Trump to take actions to ensure Israel is prepared for all contingencies and if Iran seeks to develop a nuclear weapon. If passed, it will allow the transfer of GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator bombs and the B-52 aircraft necessary to deliver them to the Israeli Air Force. The 20-foot-long MOP precision-guided munitions can allegedly penetrate 200 feet, approximately 61 meters, deep inside a target before exploding. The bill will aim to preserve Israel's qualitative military edge in the region while maintaining the capacity to deter Iran, says Gottheimer. He's a member of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. This bill gives the president the authority to equip Israel with the tools and training they need to deter Iran and make the world a safer place. I don't agree with this at all. Make the world a safer place. There are so many things wrong with that. There's so much. I don't know how many times I have to explain this, but what's going on with Israel, its government, its military, intelligence, including us, our involvement, is satanic. What they're doing to the Gazans, Palestinians, as I said, and what's going on in the West Bank as well. Even just the fact that Trump is not just stopping all of this. We are held accountable for what we do in this life. And the only way that's going to turn around is repentance. So whether we're supplying these big weapons to Israel so they can bomb and kill people, whether in Gaza, Lebanon, or whatever, Syria, or we're giving them money, millions of dollars. We do this regularly, many millions of dollars every year. In fact, I've heard every month they get money. So there's that, and I think what else do we do? Money, weapons. Yeah. This, I don't understand aiding and abetting murderers. Although, we have our U.S. contractors over there shooting unarmed, starving Palestinians who are trying to go find food at these pretend aid spots, as I've said before, where they have these aid points. And there was a video shared I saw on Kim Iverson's show today. I didn't really watch it because I didn't want to see. It was too upsetting. But basically, they're cheering over this. These U.S. contractors and mercenaries, basically, over there, taking pot shots, just shoot, and then they're like, "Yeah, I got one. I'm as if it's a video game. It's not innocent people who are starving to death." And I can't, and this is why I don't like to do too many videos on this, because it's very, very upsetting to me. In any case, let me go on. What was I saying? The U.S. has 19 B-2s in its fleet and has never transferred them or GBU-57 bombs to the custody of any of its allies in the past. And giving this type of bomb to Israelis, don't think they're not going to use them in Gaza. That will totally obliterate thousands of people. They've already killed. I remember the Harvard study I heard the other day that it's more like 300 to 400,000 Palestinians who have died in Gaza. Not really 60,000. It's way higher. In the hundreds of thousands, 300 to 400,000 people. We have ones there's 700,000 I just read today, at least 700,000 displaced. Obviously, this is genocide. Obviously, this is ethnic cleansing. And again, I don't think historically this is going to go over well. I don't think God likes this. Obviously, and as I've said, we reap what we sow, and this is why things like this are happening. And this is why America is going to become partial. And this is why eventually Israel is going to be crushed. And why this World War, 3 days and 3 nights in the Turkish region, old Constantinople region, is going to be terrible. Hundreds of millions of people are going to be gone. They're going to be killed out of just going crazy over hatred for each other and all of that. And so this is a terrible idea. Now, they have tried this in the past, I'll say that. They attempted this but failed to pass the same bill in 2022 and 2024. Now, that's, I guess, when Biden was in, but the U.S. Air Force deployed B-52 bombers, as we know. They did that. Then Trump's totally obliterated. We know all that. And the IAEA man who has been nefariously working with the West, giving out info to them about Iran this whole time. That's why Iran's left there. It has dropped having them and not allowing them to do this anymore of inspections. In any case, Iran's going to restart uranium enrichment in a matter of months, despite the damage from the U.S. Strikes. It is clear that there has been severe damage, but it's not total damage, he had said, Iran has the capacities there, industrial and technological capacities. So if they so wish, they will be able to start doing this again. Now, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi told CBS News earlier this week that Iran's nuclear program could not be destroyed through bombings and that Tehran would not back down from uranium enrichment. One cannot obliterate the technology and science for enrichment through bombings. If there is this will on our part, and the will exists in order to once again make progress in this industry, we will be able to expeditiously repair the damage and make up for the lost time. And as you know, the U.S. intelligence assessment said that the airstrikes on that nuclear site and others have only set the Iranian nuclear program back by months. Yeah, okay, as we all know. I think Trump is saying that, oh yeah, it's done because he doesn't want to go to war with Iran, which is understandable. I think he was just trying to placate these people, these neocons, warmongers, the war machine. So, it's just unbelievable that all of this is still going on in Gaza. But, again, when the one person that can do something doesn't do it, which is our president, just stop it and say, we're not sending you any more money, weapons. Stop the killing. Stop the murder. Stop the genocide. But, apparently our presidents don't have any guts, don't have any courage, don't have any conviction on this, even though it's so wrong. It's so obvious it's wrong. In any case, there was an article I was going to read to you, but it's very, very harsh, and some people might be offended if I read it. But again, it was regarding the problem with these doctrines out there that are supporting a secular state and misunderstanding the scriptures. Well, it's late, so I'm going to go for the evening. I hope you are having a wonderful 4th of July night. If it's night there for you, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Rumble, like my videos if you like them, share them, that would be great. And thanks for your support. Have a blessed night. Until next